I'm excited about this, and at the end of this now, we're taping a live show, so keep applauding. It's just my iPhone, but it's a live show. We are sitting at the brink of finding true happiness. Everybody wants it, but where do you find it? We typically choose to push at the gym to lose 5 pounds, but how many of us push up on our happiness? Today we will learn from someone who overcame struggles to find happiness, coming from his failed American Idol audition as the She Bangs guy. You remember that, right? I love that. The best part about that, he reinvented himself as a motivational speaker to talk about, which I think is important, happiness is a choice. Say that with me. Happiness is a choice. Please welcome my new best friend, Julie, William Hall!
Imagine if you are walking into a huge room all by yourself. As you approach the center of the room, you see 3 judges you recognize from American Idol. Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? You see, when I was 10 years old, I was in Hong Kong and I started singing karaoke. Then, in 2003, I started watching music videos online from Ricky Martin to prepare for a talent show. I fell in love with one of his songs, She Bangs. I chose to perform this song, and somehow I won. The grand prize was a DVD player. Next week, Fox News said American Idol auditions will be coming over to San Francisco. I knew I wanted to audition, but I couldn't tell anyone, especially my parents. Why? What did you think my parents want me to be? A doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, anything but an entertainer. So I came up with a solution. Shh, don't tell them. Then when I went to audition, I was standing at this huge baseball park. There were over 3,000 people. As I was waiting in line, most people only got 15 seconds to sing. Then the American Idol staff would tell them to go home. Yet, surprisingly, they let me sing over a minute. It must be my sexy accent. And they let me through. They told me to come back the next day. The next day, I auditioned in front of the producers. They seemed excited, and they let me through again. By this point, there's less than 100 people left, and it was the moment I was hoping for. Or did I? Standing in front of Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell. I knew that Paula was probably nice, but Simon could be very mean. As soon as I started singing, Randy held a white sheet of paper to cover up his face. They giggled throughout the audition. Paula was staring at me, but Simon was frowning. I kept going. She bangs, she bangs. Oh baby, when she moves, I go crazy. But Simon stopped me. Thank you, thank you. You can't sing, you can't dance, so what are you gonna say? At that moment, I had a choice. Be angry and upset like the other contestants, or be positive and set a new example. I have no regrets at all. Paula said, good for you, that's the best attitude yet. I said, I had no professional training. And Simon goes, no, this is a surprise of the century. Oh well, I thought my life would go back to normal. Boy, was I wrong. 4 months later, Fox broadcasted my audition, and newscaster John Beard said, William Hung is the worst singer ever. Again, I had a choice. Live my life with courage, or hide in fear and hope people will forget me. The next day, I went back to class, kept my head down, tried to pretend nothing happened. Then, towards the end of my class, my professor made an announcement. He said, I have something special to share with all of you. He showed my audition in front of hundreds of students. And I was thinking to myself, great, just let me walk out of the room now. And as I was walking out of the room, the exit was blocked by mobs of students. Then they came to ask me, William, you can't go yet. May I have a picture with you? May I have your autograph? That incident changed my life. It led to hundreds of interviews and performances. And last year, I was able to perform with Ricky Martin in Las Vegas. She moves. I go crazy cause she loves like it flows, but she stings like it bee. Like every girl in history. She bangs, she moves. No one ever looked so fine. She reminds me that a woman's got one thing on her mind. Thank you so much. Could you believe it? Throughout these years, I was wondering, how could all this happen? And people say it was because of one choice. The choice to stay positive during my American Idol audition. Thank you. But now you're probably sitting here thinking, wait a minute, Williams must be living a dream life. No, not so fast. I wish. I was able to travel and perform full-time for about 4 years. But then my entertainment career started to slow down, and I had to make a choice again. Do I want to sit around and get lucky, or get a stable job to support my family? What would you choose? Would you want to sit around and get lucky with entertainment? Raise your hand. Not too many people, actually. So I chose the rest of the other, getting a stable job. And for many years, I know it's not that exciting, but for many years, that's what I did. I thought it was okay because I could support myself, I could support my family, I'm comfortable. I didn't have to keep going after my dreams. But something hit me 2 to 3 years ago. One of my friends reminded me, are you just going to settle in your life? Are you happy to just being an average worker for the government? No. And then she reminded me, don't you remember your first album, Inspiration? It did so well. It was the #1 independent album on Billboard. And that gave me a new idea. You see, the album, Inspiration, is probably not the best singing you ever hear. But it had inspirational tracks in between the songs. So that what gave me the idea to get into motivational speaking. So how about you? Are you ready to turn that failure and find humor in it and find happiness? You see, failure doesn't have to be bad. I'm not going to quit my job just yet, but it doesn't mean that I've given up. It's actually the opposite. I'm speaking for another TEDx event in May. I'm launching my book in August. My dream is not going to die, and your dream doesn't have to die either. So remember, you have a choice. You can choose to have a good day. You can live a happier and healthier life. You can bring joy to people with your talents, treasures, and time. Choose to be a champion in people's hearts, and you will live your true life adventure. Thank you.
William Hahn! I love it. I'm happy already. I may record a song with you later. Yeah, I've got a mixing board back there. We got it going. I'll write it, but I hope you have time. You record that with me.